I'm philosophically quite close to the people of Iran, all right? And the mass of the people, this is what you keep not understanding, is the mass of the people are absolutely solidly opposed to the foreign interference. And this, of course, includes all of the sanctions against Iran that have caused the massive inflation and the devaluation.
But why do you think Iran has been sanctioned?
Because it's the last country on the list that Paul Wolfowitz told Wesley Clark about back whenever it was in the Pentagon, of the countries that the United States want to destroy so that they can take over the world. And it's the last one standing. They've destroyed the other 6. There were 7 on the list.
Yeah,
Somalia,
in fact, the reason Iran's been sanctioned. Yeah, but hang on, Roger. The reason Iran's been sanctioned is because it is unarguable that it has been a major sponsor of terror organisations all through the Middle East, from the Houthis, to Hezbollah, to Hamas. Well, it's true.
It's not a Palestine action. It's nonsense. Anyway, one man's terrorism is another man's freedom.
Well, let me ask you that. So do you think let me ask you first then, because it's important to what I just said. Of course, that only applies if you view Hamas, Hezbollah and the Houthis as terror groups, do you?
Here we go. Piers, grow up. This is an absurd conversation. It's like what you're trying to do is drag this conversation into one about the meaning of the word terrorist and who is and who isn't. Well, anybody with an IQ above room temperature knows that that's a meaningless conversation and that the word terrorist is a blight on our language because it doesn't mean anything significant. It means whatever the person using it wants it to mean. You know, so if you drop bombs on people and murder hundreds of thousands of people and you're on the right side of whoever's opinion it is, you are not a terrorist. But if you kill a few people somewhere else, you are. So it's just a question of where you stand in the political and the global political spectrum.
So just to be clear where you stand.
That's why the word should either be defined properly as to what it... For instance, I believe terrorists mean to try to accomplish political ends by acts of violence that involve murder. Am I right? Is that it?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
I mean, yeah, OK. Well, then anybody, so to call Hamas terrorists, but not to call the Israelis terrorists is a